Is it true that if you don't own your own business, you're not a real salesman? I'm Scott Sylvan Bell. It's October 29, 2017, 7:33 at night here in Orlando, Florida. Perfect day to talk about sales. And I saw this in a forum. I saw this in a group the other day, and I had to laugh. And I was like, are you kidding me? Really? You're going to put that up there? And this guy, he was bragging, and he was all happy about himself because he had his own company. And, he just wanted to go out there and say, hey, look, if you're not a business owner, you're not really a salesperson. And, it was funny because everybody piled in, and most of the people said, are you freaking kidding me? Really? How do you even believe something like that? And, there are a lot of people who are very good at sales, but they're not good at owning a business. And there's plenty of people who are very good at owning a business, but they're not good at doing the sales. And you're going to find people on both sides of the spectrum. So, it's absolutely false if somebody says you're not a real salesperson if you don't own a business, right? They may say that. It makes themselves feel better. It's like their own little trophy. They're like, hey, I got a trophy. I'm going to hold it up above everybody and say, hey, look, I don't work for somebody. I'm not an employee, right? But, there are some fantastic salespeople that are master closers that work for companies. And there's also some fantastic business owners that are fantastic salespeople, and they are closers too, right? And it's one of these arguments that I see like a lot where people get into where they're like, my dad can beat up your dad, or my guru can beat up your guru. And it's one of the things that I see. You can tell where somebody's at in their sales experience and where they're at in their maturity level for business by the type of questions that they ask and the things that they bring up. And this is one of them. This is an inconsequential argument. Like, who's your favorite football team? Well, my favorite football team's better. Who cares, right? I would rather go out there and close a whole bunch of sales than worry about that guy's making fun of me because I don't own a business and because I work for somebody. That's not the way that it really goes down. So I'm going to warn you, you can create your own sales sabotage if you get caught up in believing that like this type of stuff matters. This is one of those conversations that I don't know, what do you like? Do you like Coke or Pepsi? Do you like blue or do you like red? It doesn't matter. It's a silly conversation to have. I've got people on my Facebook feed that all the time are asking these random questions. And, they're just like an either or thing. And sometimes it's just like a barking dog. And all they're doing is just making noise to make noise. And, there are people who just all they're going to do is consume their time with the argument. It's like arguing about politics, right? Politics to me is like a fantasy football league. That guy's better than this guy, or that girl's better than this girl. Who cares, right? None of that really matters in the grand scheme of things. My whole thing is, are you out closing sales? Can you do your job, right? Are you asking the tough questions? Are you doing what you're supposed to do, or do you want to get caught up in this little tiny conversation that isn't going to make you better at what you do? So if you're a business owner and you're good at sales, congratulations. If you're not a business owner and you're good at sales, congratulations. Who wins? Who cares, right? So there you go. Worry about what you can control. That's not a conversation you can control. And chances are good if you get in a conversation with that guy or that girl, you're not going to change their mind, right? They're doing it to make themselves feel better and make you feel silly. It doesn't matter. Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right, to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And then last off, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.